now we're going to the earliest memories you have of secondary school.
I had a nice time in the primary school, and when we took the exam for secondary school, we were from Anglican church, but I got an form for St. Joseph's College, which is a Catholic school. But because we came, because I came maybe about third or in the exam, almost topmost from our school, I was admitted into this school, despite the fact that it was a Catholic school. My father would not have agreed, because I took exam to other secondary school, Catholic Anglican ones, but their own exam result did not come on time. So, and my immediate senior brother was already in the Catholic school, was in that Catholic school. So I was admitted to enter secondary school with my brother. So my brother was in Form 1. When he was in Form 2, I entered Form 1 in that school. And being endowed with brilliance, he was always top in his class. That also endowed me to the white men, because at that time all the teachers were white people, Reverend brothers from Canada. They also they always liked people who are brilliant, and they did everything to encourage us. Going to secondary school was a novel idea, because this was going to be the first time we are going to be sleeping on a bed, our own bed, separate beds. This was the first time we have a box where we keep our clothes of ourselves. Normally those days we go to the carpenter, they will hew out a box where this box, they will line it with paper, like what do you call the paper? Wrapping papers. They line the inside with wrapping papers. So you arrange your clothes inside it, iron it. We iron with bottles then. When we're at home, the only iron we have is water. We have this beer bottle. You pour hot water into it, and tie it up, and to be hot now. Then you roll it on top of your bed. That's your ironing. Your iron. So we iron our dresses nicely, put in the box, and you have your pail, everything. So it was quite a novel idea to us who were eager to go to resume school. And my experience, an issue that happened during the interviews to this secondary school was, I have a friend who is a Catholic engineer, Jajo. He was my age group. I was a year older than him. I just found out after his death that I was a year his senior. I didn't know, because he's huge. I was of a medium size. He was right behind. We were always walking together in school. His brother was also in that school. I was behind. So, although we have been seeing white men, is rare, we have not been seeing them at close quarters. So the day of our interview, when it was our turn, we were on the line, on the queue, and he was behind me, I was in front, and when they were going to enter the interview room, the interviewers, there's the principal, the vice principal, some teachers, almost 6 of them. Each of them, they were supposed to interview us. We have small children all over. So John was behind me, he's taller. When it was my turn, I was peeping to see what was. He told me that there's something inside the room that is big, that is white. So we were talking and we were excited, trying to find out. He scared me because he said something's there. So I was scared. I was completely unprepared for what I saw when I entered. There was the principal, white man in white gown, fully dressed, from the Reverend brother's dress, like Celeste dress. Huge. Brother Bernard is huge. That's the principal's name. And he was so fat. He wasn't not fat of a fat, huge. He was like a big block. And when he opened his mouth, I ran. When he opened his mouth, I couldn't. His mouth seems activity from his throat. His neck, everything was together. I cried and ran out. John ran after me, and we disappeared. I ran because I've never seen such a huge person, and white at that. So I thought it was I got scared. And John has made the way before. He was telling me something was inside. Something is inside. So they ran after us. The two of us we were at the gate of the school before they caught us. He asked them to run after us. My brother was running after us. His brother was running. We were at the gate of the school. Then he asked them to bring us. So they took us to the interview. We were begging that they should not allow us, they should leave us alone. My brother was beating me, hitting me, that I ran away from white man, and his brother was also hitting him. But because they were the Reverend brothers, they were laughing. And this white man, big man, knew that that it was his size. I'm sure that was not the first time small children ran away from his size. He asked them to bring us. He put me on one lap. He put John on the other lap. And then he squeezed us to his chest. Oh, to show that he's human. And he kept us with the side, continuing the interview of other people, and until we were able to breathe properly. So we were the last one he did interview for. He did interview for all others, and still at the end of the day, we were accepted into the school. So may his soul rest in peace, John Ademulegun was my friend, preschool, in school, out of school. He died, and we were in the same club, came to Lagos together. He died of COVID.